Hello, comrades. Welcome back to Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic. That's right, we're back. I'm Obita Potato. Hello, welcome. Yes, things are spicing up. So, last episode, we built all of the conveyor belts in the entire gosh darn universe, and you know, there's a couple of little optimizations that still need to be made. There's a little optimization over here that needs to be made, which I'm hoping to get done. Very, very swiftly, actually. We're also hoping just to see if we can try and grow our towns. So, Aluminov as well. We want to see if we can try and grow that. We want to see if we can probably bring on this aggregate harbor over here. That's probably pretty darn good, and probably going to happen at some point over the course of this episode. The biggest thing that is probably going to happen over the course of this episode is the completion of this Lubienau ore carrier, whatever the case. It's going to be built, and it's going to be great. Very, very excited to see what happens there. We also need to do something with these with these vehicles. I mean, what on earth we're supposed to do with them, I have absolutely no idea. I mean, we got a couple of these things. Not these things. We got a couple of these motor car things, and unfortunately, the motor cars cannot be built and loaded onto vehicle beds, unfortunately. Also, I'm sticking with the strategy, by the way. I'm sticking with the strategy of only borrowing in lumps of 2 million. Is that going to keep costs down for me? I don't know, but we can try. We can try. Okay, so I need to connect up an export route for these trains here. And I think, to be honest, we're going to want the option of either delivering to... We're going to want the option of either delivering to the western border or to the Soviet border. Man, the nearest Soviet train route is here, though. And that's deeply problematic for a variety of reasons. I wonder if it's actually worth us just demolishing this and then seeing if we can kind of rework like a route through here. It's going to be a little bit of a pain in the backside to make this corner kind of work because it's so close to yeah. I have to be honest. I don't love it. I don't love this. I don't love this vibe. But we'll go for something like this. It's pretty important to get up and running. Excuse me? Is that still not going to work? Oh, video game, you swizz. You swizz. Okay, sure. Do this. Oh my goodness. All right, well, this is somewhat of an issue. We're going to auto build with dollars. I mean, if we can find a route that works, then yeah, we'll absolutely do it. We do need to rebuild the Ferris wheel, but to be honest, that's not really a priority in the grand scheme of things. That is absolutely not a priority. How on earth is that too close to an intersection? How on earth is that too close to an intersection? Yeah, that's much more reasonable. Now, this, on the other hand, this is going to be a real pain in the backside to connect up, isn't it? No, it's not. No, it's going to be completely fine. There's going to be no issues here whatsoever. Okay, I mean, that's delightful, in fact. It's delightful. There we go. What do you know? Okay, so I'm going to just make sure that we've, you know, bumped this up and made sure that it all works. And then what we'll do is we'll just throw in a little pathway over here. Yeah, something like that, just to make sure that everything is sort of all within range and still works in a way that it should. Yeah, okay, so thing is that we should now be able to, as long as we connect up to this route here, we need to do a couple of little amendments to the track. We need to get rid of this. We need to stick that into there. Yeah. Right over yonder. Right over yonder. Cool. So build that. And then we can actually just feed the trains. We could just feed the trains onto this route coming back from Kaliningrad. But I don't necessarily think that that's what we want to do. I actually think that we might be better suited to just having like a very, very, very specific, bespoke rail route. And the good news is that I don't actually think that we necessarily... I don't think that we necessarily have to auto-build this. I think that we can let the video game do some of the building. So this is going to be... This is going to be somewhat of a challenge to find a route that works. Oh man, this is going to be somewhat of a challenge. Somewhat of a challenge is really underselling exactly how much of a challenge this is going to be. Right, let's let these forklifts get out of here, and then we're going to destroy this factory connection. And then we're going to get a better factory connection in over here. Where is it? Factory connection, forklift factory, that's the one. We want to yoink this. Yeah, okay, fine. You didn't want to work, did you, video game? Oh, but that will work. All right, well, that's very cool. Right, then we'll do this right through there. And you know what? Maybe I will actually connect back into the existing... Yeah, maybe I will connect up back to the existing infrastructure, to be honest with you. What's the reason not to? What's the reason not to? It's only going to be... Train diesel station. Yeah, we'll get one of these as well. It's only going to be a short little while that the trains are actually... Oh my goodness, that was terrible. It's only going to be a short while that the trains are actually merged on the same route. So I think that we're going to be able to get away with this just fine, to be honest. Do I want to fill up before I get to the border? Because technically that would be... I guess technically it's unnecessary. Okay, and then what we're looking for is we're basically looking for some way to hop over this track here. The reason that we don't want to... There we go. The reason that we don't want to just sort of cut... The reason that we just don't want to cut a train route across here is that if we do that, that's going to slow down the flow of people... It's going to slow down the flow of people onto here. You know what? I guess what we could do. We could straight up do this right now. Too sharp for turn. Fine. Go. Okay, so we do that. And that goes in there. Fine. Now, if this works... then we should be grand. In fact, to be honest, if I just... Oh, did I... Okay, whoops. I auto-built all of the railway. That's fine. It's not the end of the world. Build that. Build that. Cool, cool. Alright. Now, this says this is not connected up to power. Doesn't necessarily need to be. However, now we can just straight up send this to here? Can we not do that? Is that not a thing that we can do? We may be able to load this up onto tankers, to be honest. Deliver to a brand new customs house. This is always a freaking challenge, isn't it? Deliver to customs house to sell at full price. Yeah, I would dearly love to do that, video game, but if we're not going to be able to do that, then that may mean that we need to get a... We may need to load it onto a train? Is that what we really need to do? I kind of wasn't anticipating a backwards route here. Let me have a little look at cargo wagon. Can load vehicle on flatbed 67 tons. Car carrier 120 tons. How heavy is this thing? It's only 16 tons. Can I like throw on a car carrier? See if it works maybe? Motor wagon, no. Diesel locomotive, yeah, whatever. Alright, I have no idea, by the way, if this is going to work. Wait until loaded. Load. Trains. Yes, perfect. I think it will work, actually. I think this will work. Okay, and then we will send this all the way over to the border. Now, of course, if I say for you to go, you absolutely will not be able to depart in the way that I would like you to depart. For a multitude of reasons, really. One is that I have not organized a route down here. And we need to have a route down there. And that apparently stops the electrification issue, which is kind of nice. The other thing that we probably want to do is we want to nab a little bypass route over there. And then we want to just straight up probably buy more of these cargo wagons. I think car carriers will be fine. Let's test that. Let's put that to the test. Alright, so diesel locomotive, as I say, should be just fine for us. And let's get rid of that. Nice. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. And you should come down this way. Brilliant. And we'll just put a little signaling action over here just to make sure that everything works the way that it should. Beautiful. And I'm very, very curious, actually, to see how many of these locomotives are actually going to be able to be loaded on to the wagon over here. Probably all of them, actually. Oh. Oh, wait, hold up. Wait, what? Wait, they're not even loaded on? They're straight up just, like, towed behind? Oh, that's incredibly cool. Oh, I love that, actually. That's brilliant. Okay, don't wait until loaded. Just turn around. Okay, I mean, it makes all of the carriages completely redundant, and in fact, pretty darn terrible. But, oh my goodness, how cool is that? How cool is that? We literally just tow all of them to the border. Oh, wow. That is... I've never seen that before. I am very, very impressed. Honestly, very, very impressed. And to be honest, I'm kind of hopeful that this isn't going to interfere with the delivery of people altogether too much. It's only one train, right? It's only one singular train. It is a big, 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 big train, though. Yeah, it's going to mess up the signals a little bit, but it's okay. And the only time that there will be a train crossing at this point is when the big train comes through. Yeah, probably want to maybe think about getting rid of all of these car carriages here. Although, to be fair, we could probably just keep them on this train and use them at some other point. This is the largest number of additional wagons that are going to be on the train at the moment. All right, you know, for the foreseeable future, we're not going to be producing and selling any more than these wagons here. So I'm pretty optimistic about this. This is looking very, very, very cool indeed. I can't believe it actually works. I cannot believe that it actually works. Put it this way. We're never going to have more than what we have at the moment. And if we do, then something has gone badly wrong, and we should probably try and look at it. So I think we'll just leave the car carriers on this locomotive for now, and we'll change things as and when we are required to do so. Are you going to fill up here, actually? You totally are. That's just fine. That is just fine indeed. Cool. All right, this is nice. I like this a lot. I like how it automatically just attaches to the back of the train. Very, very, very cool indeed. Very, very, very cool indeed. And then we should just be able to cruise right through the station. And in fact, we're going to stick down an extra signal right over there just to make sure that this entire thing is considered as one single block. This station is considered as a block, and then this after it is considered a block. And look at that. We're able to make a little bit of money. It's not very much money that we make, admittedly. I appreciate that. It's quite a painfully small amount of money, in fact. Oh, yeah, that's a bit of a problem. I didn't consider the route back, did I? No, I did not. I did not. Now, here's potentially part of the problem. In fact, this is all of the problem right here. Now, this could go badly wrong. This needs to kind of merge right over here. Crossing is not allowed. Yeah, so, kind of maybe didn't think this one through altogether too much. Okay, this can definitely go here. Yes, that's easy. Oh, no. Easy. Easy. build. And then we just need to find some way to merge this route onto this route. I kind of hate it, but I also kind of love it, actually. I don't know why. It's very janky. Sure. There we go. I mean, this is a real disaster, isn't it? This is a real disaster of a point setup. But if it works, then it will work. Okay. After a little bit of hesitation, everyone gets going. Looks like this train is also going to get going as well, so that's great. Okay, now we are exporting what we need to export. Let's export you as well. We're probably, yep, pretty much done the next aircraft over there. We want to unlock the TU-144 at some point, but we'll worry about that a little bit later on. We're 7,000 workdays out from finishing up the dry dock work over there. We're selling a whole bunch of these Matador tractors. We've actually increased the number of dollars that we have over the course of this episode already, so that's pretty darn great. How are we doing in terms of aluminium processing? Now, also, there is a thought, right? So there is a thought that I want to address right now, because it's been coming up in the comments a fair bit. Thanks as ever for all of the comments. And that is specifically with regards to building a nuclear power plant, right? So there is the whole nuclear industry over here. You know, basically these four buildings right here, and then a couple of other ones that are involved. The processing stuff, and then the couple of power plants here. I know that nuclear power plants are really, really good. I've built a good number of them in my day. I must have built 10 or more, for sure. I like them. I might build them. I'm gonna say, though, probably not. We're probably not gonna end up building a nuclear power plant just because I don't think that we need one. I don't think that we need one at all. And to be clear, it's not actually the nuclear power plant that is the problem. It's not the thing that I have a problem with. It's the whole sort of processing element that is really problematic. Not problematic in terms of anything other than it's just going to take a little bit of time to get it up and running. And I'd kind of rather explore all of the sort of aluminium related stuff, given that this is part of the brand new patch. I'd kind of want to see the aluminium plant like going full tilt. I really want to see all of the aluminium processors going at full tilt. So I'm not saying that there's never gonna be a nuclear power plant. I will say though that it is probably unlikely. Put it that way. Okay, bauxite is looking really, really good. I do want to change this around a little bit. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just we're going to sell that vehicle. And then look away as I immediately get a nuclear excavator right here. And what we're going to do is we're going to remove a bit of this infrastructure right here. A bit of this infrastructure right here. And remove that. Remove that, remove that, remove that. Cool. All right. Here's what we're going to do. We're basically going to consolidate all of these production facilities into a single conveyor transfer engine that comes from this direction right here. It's going to move right around there. That's going to get destroyed. And then this is going to be coming from there. Yeah. All right. Perfect. I could use modded buildings. To be honest, I probably should use modded buildings because they're about 1 billion times better than the conveyor transfer engines that are in the game. The reason that I'm not is because I'm kind of, I realized that by using a nuclear excavator, we got one nuclear excavator over here, by the way, so we're guaranteed 100% production. Got one nuclear excavator over here. We're basically guaranteed 100% production at all times. And even that might not be enough raw bauxite, by the way, for this entire processing area. It's actually a bit of a problem. Yeah, that's weirdly a bit of a problem. Yeah, I mean, either way, we're definitely maxing it out, right? 10 point something, yeah, 10.5 tons or round about 10 tons of of material is being moved. And that's pretty much the hard limit. That is pretty much the hard limit here. Oh my goodness. Are we still... Yeah, we are still maxing out. We're still maxing out all of our boats. We have no more boats waiting? We seriously have no more boats waiting? Yeah, that's a boat full of bauxite right there. Processed bauxite at that. I'm gonna buy a couple more boats. Oh, that's what the heck? We got 390 something tons of aluminium there. We actually need to do something about this. Do we have a medium boat yard anywhere? No, we don't. It's not a problem. River cargo ship. I think that's probably the best. We also have a hopper ship here. 1,100 tons of raw bauxite. We're going to buy 2 more of those. Buy 2 more of those. Okay, then we're going to nab this. We're going to nab this, this. There we go. And we're going to nab this. And we're going to say, you go here. Probably only need 1, but that's okay. And where do we want to sell aluminium, to be honest? Maybe to the west? I tell you what. Why don't we do 1 to the west? 1 to the west, and then 1 to the east. Beyond borders, Soviet. We will delete stop, and then do that. Set you off. Set you off as well. Put it this way, all of the bauxite is going to go to... All of the bauxite is going to go to the Soviet side. And so we might as well, you know, we might as well split our aluminium 50%, 50%. All right, looks like we're doing okay for chemicals at the moment. Looks like we just need more... We just need more workers, to be honest. We just need more freaking workers. I think that's it. I think that's literally it. Okay, how are we doing? We got max capacity here. Just build it. Just build it. Just go for it, eh? Just go for it. Is everyone fine? Everyone is fine apart from the fact that nobody can get access to a hospital. That's a bit of a bummer. Yeah, I can't really amend that at this moment in time. The hospital is all the way over here, and frankly, should help everyone, but it just means that people can't walk all the way to the hospital. There's a little bit of a discrepancy there. We should probably get like a little clinic or something over here. But yeah, we definitely need to increase drastically the number of people that we have in the town. How are we doing? Already up to almost 1,000 tons of bauxite over here. Looks like we've managed to roughly get it balanced, but that's only with a very, very, very large number of workers not actually working at the moment. So that's a bit of a problem. Plenty of processed bauxite, though. Plenty of processed bauxite. At least we know that these 3 are all working in the way that it should be. This conveyor probably doesn't need to go here. Yeah, we could probably remove this long conveyor. We'll keep it for now. We'll keep it for now. We got 3 bauxite boats that are coming along all in quick succession, which is kind of great. By the way, I am completely aware that we're about to, you know, to build our own monstrous bauxite boat. You know, the Lubiano is prime bauxite transporting material. Maybe, that being said, we want to get, like, maybe we want that to move raw bauxite. Maybe we want that to move raw bauxite. I have an idea. I have an idea in my brain. Let me think about this a little bit more. Either way, we should be able to load this super duper quickly, because we should have, like, 2 conveyors going at the same time, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, I am mistaken. Destination is full or does not require resources. Destination is full or does not require resources. Yeah, so I was thinking that we would be able to move 20 tons into the boat at a time. I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's the case at all, actually. Buildings without power supply. That's also a huge problem. Why the heck is that a problem? Sincerely shouldn't be. Is it maybe just because the power is spiking so much whenever it tries to deliver? I mean, that's ridiculous, in fact. That really is ridiculous. Yeah, we got plenty of wattage here. Huh. 55% buildings connected. Yeah, I mean, we shouldn't really be having any power issues here. Is it perhaps a power cable thing? I think it might be a power cable thing, to be honest. 1.39. What's the maximum power that can flow through this cable? Wait, hold up. Yeah, that is definitely connected there. 1.5 that can flow through this cable. Let's get this replaced then, shall we? There we go. Remove this. Oh, I see what the problem is. Yeah, that's a problem. We can only fit 0.65 volts through this cable, and half of it's being used at this end anyway. So, yeah, that's a massive problem. Massive, massive, massive problem. Right, build it, get it done, and now everything's back to normal. Cool. All right, both boats should be filled up very, very rapidly. And is that... I think that was us using both of the... I think that was us using both of the belts. I think so. Either way, even that's not enough. Even that is not enough boat capacity. Can you believe that? Can you believe it? That's crazy. Okay, so both of these can carry 170 tons of aluminium. So that's going to be one load each. One load to the west, one load to the east. And I would very, very much like to see exactly how much this is valued. I think it's going to be more valuable to sell to the west. That is my prediction anyway. That is my prediction. 170 tons of aluminium is more valuable to the west. I think, to be fair, I think I already knew that. But I can never be too sure what I know and what I don't know. Yeah, so increasing the number of workers that we have living in Aluminov is imperative for sure. Very, very, very cool. Firefighters, we don't need firefighters. We do need power over here in order to get fuel. We can do that. Yeah, sure, we'll do that. We'll do that with just one of these. We do actually need to get another substation over here anyway. The reason being is that this doesn't have power at the moment as it stands. Build that. And we'll do that too. Nice. All right, all around good news. Let's get loaded up. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, it's definitely dollars. It's definitely dollars. Yeah, by a wide margin as well. Still, though, I mean, look, we need rubles at the moment anyway, so we're gonna continue to export at least 50% of our output to Soviet countries. Yep. All right, bauxite. We're almost out of stored bauxite here, but to be fair, we're making it so darned quick that it doesn't particularly faze me. We have got a lot of freaking bauxite that's coming through here. So much so that we just literally cannot transport enough raw bauxite. And that is kind of unbelievable, to be honest. It's actually really unbelievable. Like, how on earth is that possible? There must be another way to go about doing this. There must be another way to go about solving this problem. I can't believe that we're actually just not able to supply enough bauxite through a single conveyor. Like, that is crazy. It's good, though. It's really good. It's really, really good. And so when we're loading one boat, we can basically supply one boat at 100% fill rate. Look at the speed that we are able to fill this up. Wowzers. Wow, that is truly incredible. I cannot wait until the Ljubljana is done. That's gonna make such a difference. It's gonna really, really make a big old difference. When is it done? I really would love to keep an eye on things. Oh yeah, did that? Yeah, it reset, didn't it? Oh, okay, fine. Yeah, reset when we destroyed the connection there, so need to set that up and reestablish that connection, which is grand. Okay, looks like we got plenty of aluminium over here. I'm actually going to cut out aluminium purchases because there is no foreseeable future anyway that I can envision where we would actually need it. We've got a good number of wagons over here. Presumably the train has not got stuck anywhere, and we're... Presumably the train is fine, and we're not stuck anywhere, and everything is going just great. How on earth did this happen? Turn around. Turn around. I am honestly marveling at the moment how this was able to occur. I mean, that's just simply incredible. Can I turn this into a chain signal here? I think that might... I think that might be okay. I think that might work a little bit better. We'll see, I guess. Either way, I'm gonna hope that that's a rare occurrence and will never happen again. Famous last words, I know, but we can dream. We can dream. Right, tourists are looking a little bit sad. To be honest, I haven't really considered the opinion of tourists much at all recently. They've just been giving me a tremendous amount of money, and I've been, you know, accepting it and using it to pay off a couple of long-standing debts. Move some peeps over here whilst I chat. Yeah, you know, tourists are really good. Tourists are really, really good. I just haven't done anything with them in a decently long time. How many students are waiting here, actually? 38 students? That's looking good. That's looking good. Actually justifying the existence of this train route. Very cool. Very, very, very cool. Speaking of, how busy is the Potatograd University? Probably still, yeah, ridiculously over capacity. Look. Look. The house had it coming. The house had it coming. It's too out of date. It's far too out of date. Like, we can't even... We can't do that. It's ridiculous. This area is fast growing. It's important. It's good. It's very good. And to be honest, we can store double the number of people in half the amount of space. In fact, no, it's going to be way more than double. Like, significantly more than double. Oh boy. Yeah, it's actually going to be huge. Can we maybe do something like this? Oh my lordy. Okay, did a path build to everyone there? With the exception of this one, which just needs a connection like so. I think so. Now, are we able to actually get a path connection down through these two houses here? Because that would make this just even better. Not possible at this moment in time. However, if we ditch that, then bring this down here. Yeah. Okay, I don't hate that at all. All right, boom, boom, boom. Boom. We should be using dollars. We absolutely categorically should be using dollars here. No excuse. No excuse whatsoever. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Let's go, and... You know what? Sure. Auto build using dollars. Why not? My treat. There we go. Alright, that's going to cause the game a little bit of consternation, but I'm sure we'll get there. Alright, I mean, this is the largest housing project that I think that we've undertaken in a long time. Again, it's literally all with the goal of hopefully providing enough members of staff for the university. Yeah, we're just desperate. We're desperate for members of staff at the university. I think we may have a couple of people... Yeah, we do have a couple of people still living with their parents here. Population of Potatograd is now going to explode. It's really going to increase very, very rapidly. To be honest, it needs it. To be honest, it needs it. I actually think that maybe it's worth us even zoning a second university over here. Literally right next to the first one. I know that sounds absolutely insane, but I think that it would categorically be worth it. Education related, headquarters of the Communist Party, no. Medical university. The footprint of the medical university never sits well with me. Meanwhile, the technical university is again very, very, very appealing. I do somewhat worry about the heating cable though. Let's ditch these houses here. I worry about the heat pipe. It is May, so you know what, we can clean this up a little bit here. Got to be oh so careful when you're faffing around with the demolish tool, eh? Okay. Then we build this. Now we could build this with just straight cash, actually. You know what? I think I will. $400 and something thousand. We'll do that. And then we will nab the heat pipe. There we go. Double heat pipe. Too long? I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I do not believe it. It's got to be... It's got to be millimeters. It's got to be millimeters too long. Okay. We can do this. We can find a route here. Is that seriously too long? Okay, That's a ridiculously long route to take. It works. It works. It works. It works. Okay, costs us a lot of money, but it does maintain the heating connection. There's too many connections over here. I appreciate that, but also I don't think it's really going to make that much of a difference. We should actually get another heat connector over here, actually. Yeah, heat exchanger. Man, I'm just throwing down so much infrastructure right now. Okay, now that's probably fine, right? Oh, this is gonna be far too long, I think. Oh, really, video game? Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. Is it possible for us to maybe make it just a teensy bit shorter? Why on earth am I faffing around in the middle of summer with pipes, by the way? I have no idea. In fact, no, I know exactly why. The reason that if I don't do it now, I'm gonna forget, and if I forget, then it's gonna lead to the deaths of potentially thousands of people. So, you know what? Let's just be sensible about this, shall we? Okay, overlaps with existing construction. I understand. All of these power cables are bad. I get it. Oh, it's just slightly too long as well. I mean, we could always put it through a heat exchanger. Oh, dude, that's unbelievably frustrating, actually. Some other infrastructure's in the way. Oh, it's so freaking close. It's so freaking close. I almost want to see if it's possible for me to disconnect this and then reconnect the. Come on. Come on. If I cut this bit out here in the middle and make it more direct. Yeah, that takes it down by a little bit. Still too long over there, but that's fine. It works. It works. We got it. 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 Okay, get it built. Get it built. And then don't think about it ever again. All right, that's our second. That's our second university. Let's go students. Where should students be going? Students should be going to... You can only send students to school or to a bus or train platform. Okay, we just have to hope that the students will automatically decide to allocate themselves between the two different universities. I hope that that's going to be the case. I have no idea if it will be, though. There we go. Build that. Build that. I mean, it looks a little bit better. It looks like the distribution's not far off from perfect. We're definitely going to be able to teach more people. That's for sure. Definitely going to be able to teach more people. Is the Lubienau done? The Lubienau must almost be done. If it's not done, I will be very surprised. Oh, we are like 1,000 work days away. I really want to keep an eye on this because it's always so enjoyable to watch the launching of a ship. I do love to see it. I do absolutely love to see it. How's our... Yep, looks like our train carrier's doing a pretty darn good job. Pretty happy with that. How is the aluminium setup doing? It's doing fine, although that being said, we have far too much aluminium being produced, and we just have nowhere near enough boats. Again, that's where the Lubienau is going to solve all of our problems. Literally all of our problems. 480 tons of bauxite? Wait, what? Wait until unloaded? Is that a reoccurring problem? No, I don't think it is. View line detail. Beyond borders. Wait until unloaded. Yeah, save changes to line. I don't know why that was coming back with 400 and something tons of bauxite on board. That's not great. It's not great. Fire extinguished. Novoya Krudnov. That's cool. Very happy with that. We already have a full boatload. There's literally a full boatload here. Wow. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I just can't believe. I can't believe how much we're able to produce. And, you know, there is the case to be made that the nuclear excavator is a little bit cheaty. But to be fair, I actually think that all of the facilities that I'm currently paying for and upkeeping and, you know, paying for with fuel and whatnot, and I think that it just about evens out. I think this entire area is capable of producing the output of 2 nuclear excavators. I'll say that much. So I don't think that we're necessarily cheating our way to victory here. Anyway, none of that particularly matters anymore because we are about to, in about 100 or so work days, we are about to see the launching of our very first ship. I also want to see exactly how much this is going to retail for because we could just sell this darn thing, couldn't we? But I don't think that we necessarily want to do that. That seems ridiculous. Okay, let's see what happens. 30 work days. Little tiny extra smidgen of steel, a little bit of plastic, a little bit of electronics. And... oh, man. What a great animation, eh? What a great animation. Beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. And then it just bobs out into the middle. And then we're going to start work on the next one. I mean, do we want to start work on the next one? Is there maybe a better purchase for us somewhere here? How much did the Lubienau actually cost to buy? I can't even remember, to be honest with you. 5 million rubles? That's how much... wow, that's how much we get for selling this thing? Wow. Okay. I kind of don't care, though. Like, I don't think that we necessarily care about that at all. All right, wait until loaded. Beyond Soviet borders. Unload 100% of anything. Wait until unloaded. And then just go. Okay, so here's the problem. Yeah, there are some power cables that are in the river here. Let's have a little look. Okay, what's going on here? Oh, no, 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 no. It's my bridge. It's not the power cables that are the problem. It's the bridge. It's the freaking bridge. Is it just not tall enough? Is that what the issue is here? Like, I was sure. I was confident that we were going to be fine. Does that fix it? Is it, like, perhaps an issue with that the legs are too close to one another or something? I don't believe it. I actually do not believe it. Wow. Highly surprised at that. Okay. The good news is that I've got a workaround here. I've got a workaround. It's not cheap. It's not cheerful. It's actually deeply frustrating because I built all of these. Like, it took a long, long time. Wait, hold up. Does it work now? Yeah, okay. Now it works. Great. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to increase a bit of terrain out of the river here. There we go. Nice. Okay, and then we're gonna hope and pray that this works. Basically gonna go to max height. We're gonna go down to max height. Okay, that height is a little bit too maxed. I understand. I understand now. Right, this one. Cool. And cool. Okay. That's actually not going to cost that much to build. How much is that going to cost to build? 76,000 rubles. Basically nothing. Let's sort out the bridge first, and then let's sort out the rest of it. Okay. So as soon as the bridge has been built, or even maybe before the bridge has been built, I'll just say, hey, yeah, so this proves that this just doesn't work. Which is fine, because look, at the end of the day, we don't end up spending all of our money. I just am deeply frustrated because I thought that this was going to be large enough, and yet it just absolutely categorically isn't. Can we build a beam bridge? Is that going to sort things? Is it maybe like an issue with the distance between pillars here? You know what? Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Build me a beam bridge. Build me a freaking beam bridge. Okay. Try again. Really? That's still a problem? Is... I am, like, unbelievably surprised that this is still representing a problem to us. Okay, so it turns out my idea was apparently trash. Right, here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go as high as we possibly can with the beam bridge before we get to the cannot end above water. It's all about a matter of perspective, really. Where does the water begin? Where does the water end? It's perspective. That's the wrong type of... It's the wrong type of bridge. Okay, that's maxed height, actually. Okay. And down. Now. Will it work? I honestly feel like maybe we try and keep the span of bridge a little bit tighter. If we do level terrain from center, maybe do something like this. I know that I'm using... I don't necessarily have to use rubles or dollars, whatever. But it's just simply because we don't have any decent trucks around here anyway, so it's fine. Yeah, expand this out a little bit. Expand this out a little bit. And then we do something like this. And this hopefully should allow us to just keep the bridge, like, super duper short. And therefore means that we're going to have less issues on the downside. Okay. Does that work? So that should automatically account for the fact that... Yes, it works. It works, it works, it works. Okay, brilliant. Next problem, probably the larger problem, if I'm being completely honest, is the two bridges here. We try building this type of bridge. That. Here we go. Down, 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 down. Okay, that will actually work. That will actually work if we can... Oh, lordy, no it won't. Yeah, this bridge goes on top. Oh, goodness gracious me. This is nasty. Could I please find a way to connect this bridge up? Okay, this is absolutely categorically not going to work. Let me try again. Let me just try again, see if this boat to work now. Okay, it doesn't. So this bridge is like straight up just not tall enough. This is the issue here. This is going to require a little bit of thinking. At least we've got the ability. At least we've got the ability to move via the road. The increased elevation of the rail bridge, however, is going to prove problematic because I had kind of considered this already, and I had hoped that the height was far and away large enough, and yet it just kind of ain't really. Yeah, so that's gonna... What is that gonna hold up? So there's the steel trains. The steel train... Is that it, actually? Yeah, it's literally the 3 steel trains. We've got 2 trains that are taking coal, and then 1 train that is taking steel. Yeah. So you're just going straight to the customs house. It's the other steel train, which is presumably trapped somewhere else. Lost. Cold and alone. We need to fix it, though. That's the thing, right? Is that we need to fix it. There's no excuse. There's no excuse. We have to fix it. As much as I dearly would not like to, we have to fix it. Okay. That's what we'll do. Take that back, take that back. Right. Now, the fun begins when we try to find the connection point here. This is almost certainly not going to work, is it? Yeah, I think we're going to have to wait until this gets built before we're actually able to properly connect up to this for some reason. It just doesn't like to connect up prematurely before it's been built. And even then, holy cow, that's that is there we go. We got it. We found the place. Okay, pause. Great, and then down. Do we have it? We do have it. Nice. Okay. Excellent. Same heights. Max heights. We got it again. Down here, down here, down here. I think we found it. I think we found it. So the only other thing to do is to connect up. Oh, look, we can ditch that. Ditch that, ditch that, ditch that, ditch that. Ditching one singular wire for this is categorically worth it. Replacing it is no problem at all. We may not have the finances to make this happen, by the way, but we'll certainly give it a shot. This should give us clear access, like far and away. I don't think that we should have any problems there. Yeah, we're golden. Look at that. It works perfectly. It works absolutely perfectly. We are straight up out of money, which is quite embarrassing. Let's borrow another $2 million. By the way, rate of interest is now 7.8%. I think it was 7.6 for that loan that we just took out there. That's very expensive. Very, very expensive. We are very, 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 very deep in debt here. Okay, let's watch this boat have a little journey here. Yeah. Let's watch this boat have a little journey. I really would love to see it, like, get through the bridge. The only problem is, I don't understand how it's going to get through this wire. This is the latest in Soviet technology. The submerged electricity pylon. How cool is that? How cool is that? Usually water and electricity don't mix. Not so in my Soviet Republic. Much like we have teleporting cranes, which can work their way up and down power pylons, we have the ability... We have the glorious ability to submerge electricity pylons like nobody else. Truly, the most exciting technological development in 100 years. It's very, very exciting indeed. Okay, so this thing, 8,250 tons of bauxite. That is just such a monstrous number that it really is... It's difficult to internalize. And actually, I almost feel like it would be better to get just a straight up raw bauxite extraction zone, you know, over here, for example. Like if we were to get this like single thing, like this single bauxite mine to do raw bauxite extraction and then just straight up load it into here, I feel like that might not be the craziest idea in the world. And then all of these boats here could just do the processed bauxite export. Although that being said, I suspect that we're probably going to be just fine using the big boat here. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, it's not stuck, is it? Oh, please don't say you're stuck. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, okay, all right, video game. You'll just go through the pillars that I painstakingly built. You'll just go through that little bit of land that I built there. Just ignore the massive gap that I've left for you here, and just, you know, squeeze yourself through a ridiculously tight gap here. I have no idea what's going on. This is a joke. What an absolute jerk. What a jerk of a boat, eh? Right. Well, that was just about the worst navigating that I think that I've ever seen. Oh no, it's actually continuing. That's remarkable. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Very surprising. I'm surprised that the boat made it. Truly an adventure that we've all been on over the course of this episode. Speaking of this episode, ladies and gents, we're going to wrap this one up. Thank you ever so much. Thank you ever so much to everyone for watching. Thank you ever so much to all the fantastic Patreon support. Patreon.com/openpotato. We've still got 4 locomotives here, and I'm pretty embarrassed about that. We should really sell them because they're just collecting dust and they're not doing anything useful. But anyway, yeah, thanks as ever to the fantastic support over on the Patreon. Patreon.com/openpotato. Thanks to Banana, Ananas, C-Senpai, and Aurelio for the 3 $25 plus tier patrons. Thank you very much for watching, folks, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.